Good afternoon. It's Brandon White, your local journalism initiative reporter for NBC Radio News here in beautiful Ronge, northern Saskatchewan. Well, the Saskatchewan ReOpen Plan Phase 3 commenced on this Monday, June 8th, and includes such businesses as places of worship, gyms, and restaurants at a 50% capacity.
Today is a big day for the reopening in the province of Saskatchewan. We're down to 17 active cases in Saskatchewan, and we are moving ahead with Phase 3 of the ReOpen Saskatchewan plan. This means that today restaurants are open for business, gyms are open for business, childcare facilities will be able to expand their numbers, and remaining personal services will now be open.
This week, NBC sat down with a local business owner in Ronge, Mr. Jamie Charles, the proprietor of Cravings Eatery. Jamie comes by his love of cooking earnestly and later in life, saying he picked up this skill while working in northern camps in Alaska in the mid-2000s. Jamie now runs the Cravings Eatery and employs 10 people in the tri-community area. In fact, Cravings is the only sit-down restaurant in Ronge, pandemic or not. So the fact that Jamie and his crew were able to keep the business open in any capacity is actually quite notable, as Cravings is the only place to get a sit-down home-style meal for people that are commuting to La Ronge or further north on the Highway 2. We sat down with him to talk about his interpretation of this next phase of the ReOpen plan and whether or not Cravings will be making any notable changes.
Hello, my name is Jamie Charles. I own the Cravings Late Night Food in Ronge. We're just giving you some info as to what we plan on doing in the future and what we've been doing in the past and what our plans are for the opening up for the economy. After giving it much thought, we have decided to keep our dining area closed to the public until further notice. Just as a result, with the COVID going down, we want to be safe, better safe than sorry, and just keep doing what we're doing. Keep people in their vehicles when they come up, and we'll have our waitress come out, take your order, you stay in your vehicle, pay with EMT, and we'll bring your food out to you. We're just going to continue to keep doing this for a few more weeks just to keep our customers safe and our staff safe.
What about your beginnings? How long has Cravings existed in this form, in different forms? Have you always been a chef? Tell us a little bit about the history.
Some of the history of Cravings, in the beginning, we actually started from our living room. In the beginning, I'm actually not even a certified chef. I'm an undocumented chef. And I just have a passion for cooking, and I look like I can cook a mean burger.
You absolutely can.
But we started in our house in the beginning for Cravings Late Night Food. I lost my job and I needed to pay the bills, so we love food. Everybody's got to eat, so we figured, hey, let's check this out.
Really quickly, what were you doing before this that you said you lost your job?
I'm a certified IT technician. I went to school and I'm a computer nerd, but I like cooking, so. It's a big change for me, and I did management positions for at least 10 years with the band. I was at the Hotel and Suites, Ronge Motor Hotel and Suites for a couple of years, and then I was at Keith Group of Business at the Lumberyard for a couple of years, and it's helped me gain my management experience for the challenge of taking on for, operating my own restaurant. There wasn't much in town at the time for delivery. There was 2 places that delivered, and there was room for improvement, so we decided to take on the challenge. We purchased the Burger Shack with the help of my mother, and we made a go at it. And we did it for that summer, and it was awesome. It was one of the funnest summers we've ever had. And it was super fun being able to be your own boss, cook food the way you want it. And at the time, food shows were a big go. Everybody's watching food shows. So you watch something and you want to eat that. And if you can go somewhere that's got something being creative and they're doing their own thing, you're going to go for it. And that's what we got to do. And it was fun. So we started off with, for instance, our wild rice burger, the wild one. It's one of our top sellers, and it is a delicious burger. When you see it, you got to have it, and it's one of our top sellers. Something like that, and it just gave us the courage and to want to challenge taking on a restaurant the building that we're in now was available, so we took on the challenge as winter approached because people are asking, what are you guys going to do over the winter? And we wanted to keep going. So that's when we decided to take on the challenge to take on the restaurant. And in the beginning, we didn't have eat-in. So we were already accustomed to the style of services that we're offering right now. It wasn't dine-in, we were just doing pickup and delivery. So it was something that we were already versed in for years, and it's it's come back now with the style that we have to get used to doing today with offering services with all the COVID going on, and it kind of helping us to our advantage with dealing with the situation. We almost closed our doors in the beginning. We decided to stay open just because of the essential services and the truckers that were going through. We wanted to still give them the service. On the day that we decided this, there was a bunch of truckers outside knocking on our doors. We were undecided at this time, and that was the clincher for us. You know, they knocked on the doors. I went out and asked them. They had nowhere to eat, nowhere to park their trucks, and our spot was convenient for them. So we decided to cook them up some meals, and more people came that day. So we decided to go with the flow, and we made it a couple of days, and it was good. So we decided to stay open, and it was backed up behind the community involvement and community support. Everybody decided to support us at that time, and it was enough to keep our doors open and keep our bills paid. So we kept going with the punches. You know, we had to change a few things along the way and just keep evolving with the situation. So at the same time, we wanted to keep people out of the restaurant and still be able to, you know, provide good service that the meals that we do. So we did the curbside pickup, and we started with that, and then we were getting people to pay with EMT or our wireless debit machine with tap.
Here's your order. Can I see a screenshot of your money transfer, please? Thank you. Have a great day.
If we can talk a little bit about some of the great stuff that you've been doing as a business. You offer super affordable but also really healthy $10 specials, and you also have draws I've seen in the past couple months. What's up with that?
Okay, yes. Something we've been doing for the community is we've been, you know, it going down with the COVID, and cash is kind of tough for everybody. So we decided to do some budget specials. So we do them for $10, and they're super creative, little tasty meals that we do, and it goes really well. You know, the specials, they sell out pretty quick. We try to make enough for at least 40 to 50 orders, and most of the time they sell out before 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and people are still they're still hungry, so they like good food, and it's helping us out through this time also. And at the same time, we're giving back to the community. We've been doing numerous draws and giving back to the community.
And not just giving away vouchers for people to come and eat here. One of the giveaways I saw was a barbecue. So you're trying to encourage people. This is almost a little ironic, to cook for themselves.
Yes, it was nice because at the same time we were trying to promote, you know, social distancing, so keeping safe at the same time, as well as promoting healthy environment and healthy community. So we were getting people to clean up their yard and take a before and after picture of the work that they have done. And that would get you in for the barbecue draw. We gave away a barbecue, a box of steaks, propane tank, and, you know, everything that you need for a backyard barbecue for your family to enjoy. And it was a huge success. We had hundreds of pictures come in. There was tons of work done, and it was really nice and inspirational to see.
Nice. And can you also talk about what you're doing for graduates?
Something else that we're going to do nice for our community this summer is we got planned for the graduates. All the grade 12 graduates from Senator and Churchill High School, we plan on giving them one of our daily specials just as appreciation to graduating. And our daughter graduated last year, so we know how it feels to have that special moment taken away, kind of just because of the COVID deal going on. And we'd just like to show a little bit of appreciation and give you a free meal on Cravings. And also for the Northlands College grads, the ones that are taking nursing programs, and the other ones, like, as you're going to school, I know life is tough, you know, money's tight, and we decided to give them a 50% gift certificate off your next meal, a one-time use at Cravings. So you can enjoy, a little grad supper at home with your family and have 50% off on it. So it's something that we can do nice that we feel that we just want to do. So that's what we got planned for the grads in Ronge. One thing I'd also like to add is that we will be restarting our delivery services on Monday, June 8th. That's something that we had stopped in the beginning of the COVID scare. We stopped doing delivery just because it was pretty scary in the beginning, the first couple of weeks, and then we just wanted to make sure we were covering all our bases, and we just didn't want to have somebody going in a house, coming back to the workplace. So we just eliminated that for the beginning, and we were still busy enough to the point that we didn't need to rely on delivery. So now people are wanting delivery more than ever. So we're going to restart our delivery services again. At the same time, we will still have our curbside pickup and payment methods available, rain or shine. So it's going to be, if it's still raining, you can still come in, pull in. Our waitress will come out to you. She'll be equipped with a rain jacket or umbrella, still take your order and bring your food out to you. So yeah, we're doing what we can to keep busy here and to keep getting you your food. And we thank you very much for your support and keeping us busy.
Just a clerical or detail thing here. Have you had to change pricing at all to reflect like extra cleaning materials or anything like that?
The pricing we kept the same. The only thing that we really did was condense our hours and our menu items. I'd rather do that than instead of jacking up prices or with anything to do with our pricing, is just to keep the pricing the same because we just wanted to keep prices the same.
What are some of your favorite northern influenced dishes on your menu?
The wild rice burger is one of our northern burgers with a lot of elements from the north. In the summertime, it's our chanterelle burger when we got the chanterelle mushrooms, and they're a seasonal item. Again, we use the blueberries also to our advantage. We make blueberry desserts with those. A lot of the stuff that we use in the north, it's a bummer that it's seasonal for us, but we use it as much as we can. We also got a bannock burger, the Indian taco also, and they're top sellers. We didn't do them for a while during the first couple of weeks, but they are back on the menu. I'd like to say thanks to Costas just in regards to during the first couple of weeks when they weren't open, I still stayed open. There were times where I sold out of items and I needed help for a few items, and Costas was nice enough to lend me some of the items till I could replace them for them. And in the business world, that's something huge, to be able to cooperate, with your competition. So to enable to still have a good working relationship with your competition like that is big words. So I'd like to keep relationships like that with my competition. And if you can, do it. It's going to pay off in the long run. And then you get to do things like that, and it's going to help your business and your overall relationship with your competition.